I hope you all are having a wonderful day so far, but it's time for another commentary here on my channel. This is MetLife Stadium 2013 in East Rutherford, New Jersey from June 15th, published by Lego MT Fan TV. Video credit again goes completely to him. We got a very good lineup out here today. Very excited for these guys. A great stack up of trucks that is definitely going to be one for the ages. Definitely stoked to see how this show is going to turn out. Intros are going to be wrapping up soon. Intro's wrapping up here. But we're not done yet because Max D has not come out. This is Neil Elliott and Max D entering the track. This is the Decade of Destruction year, for those of you who didn't know. It's going to be a very fun show here today. We are entering round one of racing. Very interesting lineup here today. As you see there, Lucas Oil Crusader going up against El Diablo. Very interesting drivers. I know all the drivers because, yes, I was at the show, but I don't remember it from that. But even Alex Blackwell and El Diablo going up against Lindsey Wink and the Lucas Oil Crusader. Round one of racing starting now. Blackwell falling behind. And it's going to be Lindsey Wink and the Lucas Oil Crusader pulling away with the win. Now Sean Duhan and Zombie and Scott Buto in the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Going around the final turn, Buto making a push, and Scott Buto is your winner. Now it's Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger taking on Candace Jolly and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And Adam Anderson is your winner. Now it's George Bellhan in Mohawk Warrior taking on Dennis Anderson in Gravedigger. Anderson has the lead going into the final turn, and he is moving to the second round. Now Nicole Johnson and Scooby-Doo taking on Neil Elliott and Max D. These drivers are having a lot of trouble in these turns, but Neil Elliott's going to be the winner. Now it is Mark McDonald and El Toro Loco taking on Leo Donnell in Iron Man. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Frank Kreml and El Toro Loco. I knew that. I don't know why I'm not remembering. But Leo Donnell is going to pull ahead at the end and take the win against Frank Kreml. Now Damon Bradshaw and Monster Energy going up against Medusa. And Monster Energy has the lead going into the final turn. And Damon Bradshaw is moving on. Now Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger and Lupe Souza in Grinder. Ryan Anderson misses the jump. I don't know if it's going to count. It does not, so Grinder moves on to second round. Round number 2, Dennis Anderson is going to kick it off against his son Adam Anderson. Gravedigger versus Gravedigger the Legend. Not happening, okay? Okay, we have Lindsey Wink and Lucas Oil Crusader going up against Scott Buto and the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. You can't blame me for being wrong there because misleading. The final turn, Lindsey Wink almost misses the jump, but he does not. He's moving on. Now it's time for Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger to take on his son Adam Anderson and Gravedigger the Legend. Some of the best drivers in Monster Jam history going head-to-head, and Adam Anderson having issues going into the final turn, and his father is going to take it back home with the win. Now Leo Donnell and Iron Man going against Neil Elliott in Max D. Close race so far, dead even heading towards that final turn. They are going wild, but it's going to be Iron Man, as you see right there. Now it's Lupe Souza and Grinder and Damon Bradshaw and Monster Energy. Not a smooth night of racing by any stretch. And Bradshaw's going to pull ahead after Lupe Souza hits the turning car. Now it's, okay, mid-encore time. Is this when FDNY came out? No, Superman. Cool. I don't know who the driver is. So we're just gonna... Oh, Superman, Batman. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, alright, cool. That's probably John Zimmer and Superman, but this is pretty cool. A superhero showdown here in MetLife Stadium. Nice, cutting a slap wheelie. I don't know who the drivers are, so it's okay. But Batman seems to be doing better here. It might be Randy Brown and John Zimmer. I'm not positive, though. That's funny. Superhero encore. You'll love it. That was fun. Well, that was cool. Right before the semi-final round. Now we're going to move on to the semi-finals. It's Iron Man versus Monster Energy and Crusader versus Gravedigger. Starting off with Crusader and Gravedigger. I'm sorry for those lines on the screen. Again, not my video. Still grateful to have the chance to use this video, though. I think Dennis Anderson might have missed the jump, but Lindsey Wink's in the lead anyway, so I don't think it's going to matter much. Down to the wire, I don't know who won. Yeah, he did miss the ramp, so Crusader moving on, but now it's Iron Man and Monster Energy. Leo Donnell and Damon Bradshaw, two veteran racers who are good friends. Oh, Bradshaw hits the turning car. That's going to hurt him, and it's going to be Iron Man. Yep, that's moving on to the final round. So it's going to be Lucas Oil Crusader taking on Iron Man, Lindsey Wink, and Leo Donnell. The two first drivers that I ever met in Monster Jam competition. Wink with the lead. That's going to be important heading to this final turn. Going down to the wire, I think Wink might have missed the jump, but I'm not sure. He didn't, so Lucas Oil Crusader is your winner here in racing. He is celebrating as he should. Now it's freestyle time, folks. It is Zombies Sean Duhan to kick us off. Duhan used to going first in some of these competitions. This is one of the first years that Zombie ran, if not actually the first. It might have been the first, I'm not sure. Having a good run so far. I missed some of these old tracks. They were really cool because every track was different. Zombie Sean Duhan trying to put up a good run to start. If you're watching this at the premiere, welcome to the premiere. I'm not sure if I'll be watching it with you, but if I am, then welcome. Getting some big air and a nice move for Sean Duhan. A really good start. Sean Duhan's been constantly used as the opener for these shows. It's cool to see this Zombie truck right out of the bat. For those of you who don't know, Zombie was a truck that the fans voted on to become an actual truck. They put out a poll on MachoJam.com with about, I think, 4 trucks. And Zombie was the winner. He seems a little stuck up here, but oh, that looked really strange, but he got off. But Zombie was the winner. I voted for Zombie myself, so definitely cool. Nice to see it on the track. Just a little bit of background info for those of you who did not know that. Same thing with Hot Wheels Firestorm. At the Macho Jam World Finals, they unveiled the name because, again, on MachoJam.com, they let the fans vote for what name they wanted. There were a lot of wacky names, but Hot Wheels Firestorm won out. He's throwing it into a cinnamon donut here, and he's going into some cyclones.
Nice job.
A good run. The score is a 21, so the score to beat here in MetLife 2013 is going to be a 21. Now Nicole Johnson and Scooby-Doo coming onto the track. And that's the beginning of her time. This is the beginning of Nicole Johnson's career. Not the very first year, though, but pretty close. She just recently started driving a few years prior. Started off in that red Tasmanian Devil, now got her Scooby-Doo chance, and then ended up driving Grinder for a year or two. Actually, no, I think she drove Grinder first, then Scooby-Doo. I'm not so positive about that. I just know that she... Yeah, I know she drove Grinder at some point. Check me on that. Let me know if it was before or after Scooby-Doo. I think it was before. Oh boy, she's going for a wild ride. Yeah, I think it was, because if it was after, obviously, then yeah, no, it definitely wasn't. Nice sky wheelie. Not as good of a run as Sean Duhan put up to this point, though. Definitely needs to pick up the pace. Looks like it's donut time. That's going to be a sugar donut for Scooby-Doo's Nicole Johnson. And some nice air.
Nice job.
So the scores are in for Scooby-Doo. It's going to be a 17 for Scooby-Doo. Not enough for the lead, so that means that we are going to have Sean Duhan still sitting in that hot seat. Now Alex Blackwell in El Diablo hitting the track. Definitely interesting to see him driving El Diablo, not a truck that you would picture him in.
Nice.
Alex Blackwell, no rookie to Monster Jam, that's for sure.
Nice.
Going over the crushed cars. I actually was, like I mentioned earlier in the show, I was at this show, but I was 12, so I don't really remember anything, nor do I remember the drivers. I just know I was there. This was, I think, the second year that Monster Jam was at MetLife, maybe even the third. This truck sounds good because it's got those MagnaFlow collectors on it instead of the regular ones. Oh boy, El Diablo on two wheels! And the first save of the night coming out of Alex Blackwell's truck. And a slap wheelie being rode across the track. Alex Blackwell definitely poised to take the lead here. The clock is done. The scores are in. El Diablo's done. Let's see what the scores are going to be. And it's a 23. That's enough to take the lead out of Sean Duhan's hands. So Sean Duhan sat in the hot seat for two trucks. But now George Bellhand and Mohawk Warrior trying to take the new hot seat inhabitant, Alex Blackwell, out. Jeez. It's a very blurry shot. Sorry for the video quality. Again, it's an old video, so you can't anticipate it to be the best of quality for sure. Something's wrong here with Bellhand's truck. This is not like him. Not like him to be this slow to start. Getting some nice air, but again, like I said, I think he's battling truck issues. There you go, some nice air. Oh boy, got a little cattywampus, but he's staying on all four, not BKT tires. Looks like he's lining up for the car stack.
Go for it!
He's lining up. Hitting the car, and oh boy! And he is sat on his lid, still fighting it. Spraying blue liquid onto the track. That truck is done. Let's see what the scores are going to be. That shouldn't take the lead. It's not. It's only an 18. but still a good run to boot. Got the fans on their feet, hitting that car stack. But now, Medusa coming onto the track. Alex Blackwell, sit tight, because sure you're going to stay there. Oh boy, she's spidering. Well, classic Medusa run here, spidering over jumps. You gotta love it. It's just too bad. She was a good driver before she left, and when she came back, she just had no business being here anymore, other than the fact that her name was Medusa. Yeah, the truck's broken. I think that's the end of the run. Maybe not, though. We'll see if she can refire. Oh, boy.
Is frozen to see if she can restart the truck. Or if mechanical problems at the end of the
So the technical officials out onto the track, getting her to restart.
Maybe a bad break for Medusa. She's trying to refire.
There you go.
I don't know if it's just me, but those USHRA uniforms, so classic. Oh my, Medusa getting air! Oh my gosh! What? Oh yeah, her truck's broken. Back when they let trucks drive if they were broken still.
Something's broke.
The axle in the back is done. And now we're back to Medusa.
There you go. Just keep her going, Medusa.
Yeah, that truck's really broken. Yeah, that's going to be it. Medusa's run is done. And it's going to be an 18. Medusa's actually not that bad of a name there. Medusa gets an 18. Now, Scott Buteau, Team Hot Wheels Firestorm, getting onto the track. My man, Scott Buteau, for those of you who don't know, got his start all the way back in Iron Man. I saw him at an airport one time in Las Vegas after the World Finals. His wife saw my backpack, pointed it out. Big air to start. His wife pointed out my backpack, and he turned around and he said hi to me. So from that point on, I've been a Scott Buteau fan. Big slap wheelie. Classic old Monster Jam. Going for donuts and slap wheelies. You gotta love it. The good old days. A Monster Jam. Going over those red crushed cars. This is back in the Path of Destruction tour. I remember when they named the Baltimore, Philadelphia, and MetLife, and then eventually Foxborough stops. They named them the Path of Destruction tour. And whoever got the most quote-unquote points over the whole thing, they'd be the winner of the Path of Destruction tour. It was fun. It was a good time. Scott lining up for some air. Nice throttle rhythm. Looking to take the lead out of Alex Blackwell's hands. He had a 23. Remember, he had that cool sidewall save. Needs to pick it up a little bit, though, if he wants to get the win. Might be going for a backflip. That's the backflip jump. Let's see if Buteau can get it. Oh, he got it. Scott Buteau with a backflip. That'll for sure put him in the lead. And a nice move, walking the wheelie up the backside of that pad. And he's throwing it into a coffee donut. Scott Buteau getting these fans on their feet. Big air, cross-running, and going for a wild ride. Team Hot Wheels Firestorm getting these East Rutherford fans on their feet, trying to go for a lemon-filled donut, but he ends up on his roof. The donut here today, looking really solid. Gonna be a 27 for Hot Wheels. Great score, putting him in the lead. But now, Candace Jolly and the Monster Mutt Dalmatian looking to take him right out.
Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Okay, there's a kid in the stands who's barking. Gotta love getting it involved with the bone. Classic moves that she's been doing for years. You gotta love it. Big air for Candace Jolly.
There you go, Candace. There you go. Nice.
Really having a good run so far. Very impressed.
There you go.
Candace Jolly trying to take Scott Buto out of the hot seat.
Nice.
Nice sky wheelie. Having a good run so far. Getting nice air. I'm just waiting. Oh boy! Oh wow! Going for a wild ride. Monster Mutt Dalmatian is done. It's a 21, 6 points shy of the lead. But next up is Iron Man, driven by Lee O'Donnell. This new body style, well, new body color. You see that silver mixed into it. Really cool truck. It's probably because this is when Iron Man 3 came out, maybe? But I'm not sure. It's either Iron Man 2 or 3. I believe 3. I don't know. It's either 2 or 3. That's all I'm going to say. But it's a very cool truck. That's undeniable. Iron Man was one of my favorite designs I've ever seen in Monster Jam. It was just such a pretty truck. I'm so disappointed that they got rid of it because it was just such an awesome truck that, and you can't deny that. It was just everybody loved this truck because of how pretty it was, but they lost the Marvel contract, so nothing else you could really do about that.
Nice start.
Lee O'Donnell's still not on a tour for the 2019 season, so we gotta just hope in this upcoming month that he will find a truck. Oh boy! Iron Man almost spun into a front flip about 4 years early. Lee, calm down. Going over the crush cars. Cross-threading that jump. Having a very good run. Gotta love Lee O'Donnell. Such a class act, such a great guy. Family man, you gotta love to have that in Monster Jam. And some bigger air. I'm just waiting, there are gonna be some big saves as some of those heavier hitters come out. I just can't wait for it. The track, these older tracks are really designed for saves. Going over that fan stack. He has entered bonus time, going for some big air, letting Iron Man fly. Smoke's coming out of the engine. It's going to be a glazed blueberry donut attempt. Let's see if he can get it. No, this truck just doesn't want to get into a donut. It's a glazed blueberry donut attempt. We'll just leave it at that. Now he's going to throw it into a cinnamon apple donut. The donutage continues. A good run. And Iron Man's done. The truck is smoked up. The donuts were after the score's in, but I don't really know if that matters. It doesn't matter. Iron Man's score is going to be a 26, 1 point shy of the lead that Scott Buto holds right now. But now we're getting into some of the heavier hitters. Frank Kreml kicking off with El Toro Loco. This awesome black El Toro Loco in the first year of its commission. Filling in for Mark McDonald for this show.
Come on, Black Bull!
Getting the smoke out of the nostrils. Classic El Toro Loco. Gotta love this truck. I miss this black El Toro Loco. It was such a classic truck. Frank Kreml trying to knock Buto out of the hot seat, who's sitting pretty with a 27. This is back when there actually was a hot seat. Wow, big air for Frank Kreml, clearing that entire jump. Oh, his engine pops. Doesn't matter to him though, he is still chugging along. Yeah, that engine's popping a lot, but he's managing to keep it alive. Going on the backside of the racing lane, locking up those brakes. Goodness, I can't speak. Still a lot of trucks left to come.
Bonus time for El Toro Loco.
Looks like he's stuck up. I don't know if he'll get refired.
The truck is shut down. He still has 26 more seconds in bonus time. You can see in bonus time.
And he's refired.
30. He'll get more time right now.
26 seconds of bonus time, and the clock begins again now for Frank Kreml and El Toro Loco. Right, oh, the engine just pops. That's going to be it. Scores coming in as a 25 for El Toro Loco, not enough for the lead. But now Lindsey Wink coming out in the Lucas Oil Crusader. He's going to try to knock Buto out of the hot seat, going right on the ragged edge, right off the bat. The racing champion looking to double it down here in MetLife Stadium. Getting some big air, probably the biggest air of the night for Crusader.
Nice cross-thread.
Cross-threading. Lindsey Wink, a very old-school style driver, goes for big air. And if he flips it over, he prays that it gets back on all four wheels. That's the good old-school way of driving. This truck's really being thrown around like a rag doll. Nice sky wheelie. That jump's giving big air all night. But I love that he just doesn't stop. The pace keeps going. He's in bonus time now. Oh, that's right. This is back when bonus time was a thing. And we all know bonus time ruins everything. I don't know what he's doing here. He might be going for a backflip.
Backflip! Yeah!
Okay, yeah, backflip. Oh boy, hard on the nose. You could see that truck going straight down. Scores coming in, a good run. I don't think it'll take the lead, and it won't. It's only a 23 for Crusader. Lindsey Wink going to be sitting a little bit lower down the pack, but Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, going to try to do something about that. Now, Ryan Anderson was still fantastic back then, but this is before Ryan became unhumanly good. So, let's see what Ryan could do here. Don't get me wrong, he was still better than 99% of the drivers, but now he's just 40 times better than every driver. It's just how it's got to be. So we'll see what he could do. Already cross-threading, going a little bit crooked, but he doesn't care. You act like Ryan Anderson would care that his truck's going sideways. That's a good thing for Ryan. We still have only seen one save all night. That was from El Diablo and Alex Blackwell. Ryan gonna try to get these fans on their feet. We've seen one completed backflip with 2 attempts. I would think Ryan would probably try it, but you never know. Oh boy, getting a little crooked. But again, crooked's where Ryan likes to live. A guy who likes to live on the edge. Gotta love the sound of this truck too. Big air over those cars! Wow! Just the control Ryan has of this truck is fantastic, even back then. It's unprecedented. Big air, hard impact on the right side. Oh my gosh! Okay. Classic Ryan, stuff it in the end. And it's a 31, Ryan Anderson, your new leader. Who could really argue that? But now Damon Bradshaw, Monster Energy, going to say something about it and take his spot in the hot seat if he can. Mr. Klein's in the hot seat? I have something to say about that. Haven't seen a donut in a while. I'm all prepped and ready, but we haven't had one. Damon Bradshaw also not a backflip guy, so I doubt we'll be seeing one of those. Going over the double backflip ramp. Oh boy, Monster Energy going a little bit wild.
Nice.
Having a good run. I think Ryan Anderson still has a little bit of an upper hand. He's now entered bonus time. Big air. Oh boy, a little nose kick. And now he's starting to turn it on. Bonus time ruins everything, but it does make a big difference in your score. About time for one more move. And speak of the devil, we're getting a Bavarian cream donut in the house. And that'll do it for Monster Energy. This is just for the fans. Good run from Damon Bradshaw, the 2009 Freestyle Champion. It's a 26. Not going to be enough for the lead, but still a good effort. But now, Dennis Anderson in Gravedigger comes out.
Gravedigger.
Okay.
Yeah, Gravedigger. Gravedigger.
Okay. Well, you heard it there. It's Gravedigger time. And of course, you've got the bad quality for this run. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just bear with it for a few minutes. Dennis Anderson, always a great freestyler. The very first freestyle champion, never won one after that. People could say that he deserved to win in 2016. I'm one of those people. But alas, he didn't, so he left his career without winning another freestyle champion, but still was a four-time champion at his retirement. Wow, big air for Dennis. The icon, Dennis Anderson. You can hear those brakes, too. Just another level. And you wonder why the Andersons are such a good just group of drivers and why they win everything. If you complain that Gravedigger or the Andersons win everything, then you're not paying attention to Monster Jam because, yeah, they win everything, but that's because they're so good! And Dennis is done so close. He was on pace to win, but it's only at 22. But if you're one of those people complaining that the Andersons win everything, then you're just missing a good time because they win everything because they're so good. If you took the Andersons out of Monster Jam wouldn't exist. But Adam Anderson, Gravedigger the legend, now trying to knock his little bro out of the hot seat. Adam having a classic start to his run, just cross-threading, getting big air. But he needs a wow moment if he wants to take that lead and hold it. Not many trucks left. And believe it's just Neil Elliott and Lupe Souza after this. Oh boy. Getting a good run put together. Oh my gosh! No way! No! Oh, so close. Oh, what a way to go out for Adam. I don't think that'll take the lead, but it was a good run to boot. So Gravedigger the Legend at 25. Ryan Anderson still sitting pretty in that hot seat. But now it's time for Advanced Auto Parts Grinder. There are 2 trucks remaining, Grinder and Max D. You can hear Grinder's got those zoomies on. It sounds awesome. So I do have confirmation for those of you who doubted me. The exhaust that Grinder's running right now are zoomies. I found out from multiple drivers that those are in fact zoomies. Zoomies are basically any exhaust system that doesn't have a muffler on it. Or collectors, obviously. So I found out officially that these are zoomies, so Troy. Grinder having a good run right now. As they used to call it, the people's truck. Doing his classic move of going sideways into jumps, getting a little stuck, but it doesn't have any effect on Grinder. Lady, how can you be covering your ears here? You gotta listen, I'm sorry. Oh, he's getting a little cattywampus on 2 wheels. A good save. Going sideways in all these jumps. Oh boy! Oh yeah! A nice save out of the people's truck. Grinder getting poised to take the lead away from Ryan Anderson. A very good run to this point. And he's throwing it into a chocolate sprinkle donut. Could possibly be the last donut we see today. It's a 27 for Grinder, not enough for the lead. He put up a good fight, but like I said, just short. But now 1 truck remains. It's Neil Elliott and Max D. The decade of destruction, Neil Elliott trying to represent. This is after Tom already won the World Finals this year. Really going on 1 wheel. Oh boy, Neil going side to side. Yeah, this truck's got real sway issues here. But he's still putting together a good run. In line to take the lead, a nice slap wheelie. But he's going to have to back up. That'll hurt his scores. Oh wow! Big air on a sky wheelie, sending it out of the Max D camp. And he's getting pinned. He just goes over son of a digger. It doesn't matter. Wow, what a run out of Max D so far. Neil Elliott going on the ragged edge. No big save yet, though. We still haven't seen one tonight. That's a surprise. I thought this track was going to give a lot of saves. Maybe Neil Elliott will get one in before the end of his run, but he's lining up for the side of this jump. Oh my God! What was that? He just did. I have no words. I don't know how to describe what I just saw, but Neil Elliott's about to win, and if he does it, then this is rigged, 100%. Neil Elliott gonna be your winner. The scores of 34. Your winner here at MetLife Stadium 2013. But now, the double backflip attempt out of Tom Mentz and Max D. Neil just won freestyle. Tom going for the double backflip. Most of us already know how this ends, but if you didn't, then here you go. Up and over and no good for Max D. Tough break. But what a show we had here at MetLife Stadium 2013. It was definitely a lot of fun. Thank you all of you who tuned in here. The fireworks that don't exist in Monster Jam anymore. But again, thank you everybody for watching. It's been a pleasure. Hope you enjoyed this weekend of 2 commentaries. And I'll see you all next time.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's